Hello everybody, I'm Luis and let's talk about dependency injection inside Revit API. Yes, I finally create my own package. So here is it. This is basically a container for the dependency injection. So we can reuse in other projects. And yeah, doesn't have any dependency about Revit, but this one I have some extension that's gonna help to add the singleton like the Y application or Y controller application in my container. And yeah, I have a lot of example project in here that I can use to show basically how this works. So let's first create a new project. I'm gonna use my plugin app loader. Gonna create a new project for Revit API. Let's search in my folder something like this. Yes, and let's use something like example. Yes, let's create, and let's select only the version 24. I could select others, but only this one. Gonna be good enough, and the rest looks okay. Let's create. Let's take minutes. Gonna open my Visual Studio with my project, and I can build. What is it? It's opening. Yeah, and I can build that and gonna appear inside my Revit. So let's build this just to make sure everything is working, and gonna appear in my adding tab after the project is built. Yeah, it's here. If I click in here, gonna basically show this window with the version of my Revit. And yeah, great. By default, it's not install my dependency injection package. So let's go in my project, right click, manager, get package. I'm gonna search in here ricaun.de. Yes, I'm gonna find both. So we're gonna select this one that's specific for Revit. Should work in all the versions. Yeah, let's install that. Great, everything installed. Let's close this, and I could also take a look directly in here. I actually have the documentation here. Can take a look and could take some care about how basically works. Let's go actually in my here. Gonna be easy to make it work. Basically, to create a container, I'm gonna use this static class. Gonna create inside here. Gonna be good enough. Yes. Let's create my host. Don't need that anymore. And I'm just gonna copy this example here. Yep. So what is missing that they already see here? Great. Yeah. Basically, this is my host container that has my static container, so I can add some class and stuff in my dependency injection container. So yeah, basically like that. And if I go in my app in here, in my startup, I can add something like hosts dot container dot let's add Revit singleton. And yeah, what is missing is my application. Great. And in the end, I gonna get my container and gonna dispose. So yeah, so to remove everything from the memory, from the static memory. So basically like that, I register my application and other stuff as well. if I show in here, basically gonna register the Y application, the Y controller, the application, and the controller application as well. So great. If I go in my commands and I do like something like this, host dot container resolver could be get no resolve. Yep. And I resolve something like the Y control application, something like this. Yep. Application. Yes. And if I show in my console something like that, let's remove this. I don't want that. And go back in my Revit and open my console. Yeah. This is weird. Okay, if I click in here, it's gonna show that I have my Y controller application in my container. Yeah, great. Other thing that can prove that's not working, if I remove that and try again, probably gonna fail, gonna show some error or something like that. Yeah, basically gonna show my container does not have the Y controller application, not available. Yes, so yep, that's basically how it's working. And with that, I can add a lot of interesting stuff. Actually, I'm gonna download something from, where is it? Yeah, or I could copy directly from here. It's gonna be easier. Let's copy some of this service. In the example, let me think. Let's create a new project in here. Services. Let's put in here at the moment. No, I don't like that. Let's create a new here. Yes. This is the message service. Doesn't have anything crazy. Just a way to show the message box in a different way or a compact way, like a service. So yeah, and let's add as well this documentation service. That's not so crazy as well. But let's go and no, add new. This one, great. Let's copy here and let's add in there. So yeah, I need to add this reference. So yeah, it's basically gonna it's missing this, not this one, this one. Yes, basically gonna it's a simple service that needs the Y application and gonna get the documents and other random stuff. So by default, if I need to use this in some place, like in here, I'm gonna need to do something like this. Yep, gonna need to add the Y application in here. So that's basically what the dependency injection gonna do for us. I'm gonna add this this class directly in my constructor automatically. So I can have a lot of stuff in here, in there, and gonna do everything for me. So if I register this in here, actually I actually don't need to register, but I'm gonna add in the right way. So let's create add scope. So I don't need this. Let's add the I messenger service and gonna add the message service. Yes, this one, and the document as well. Service and this. Yeah. So if I add this way, basically if I request this interface, that basically doesn't have any information what have in here, just the methods. So I could select that or change my service in the future if I want. And the same thing happened in here. It doesn't matter how many classes I have in the constructor. This gonna matter for me. So if I go roll back my commands and request add a new stuff. Oh, yeah, could be this one. And if I do something like this, let's show, and let's show the same thing as before. Yes. And run that and click here, gonna show my message as the same. So I could add as well a title if I want. Let's add a title here just to have some fun. This one. And yeah, if I click in here, I'm gonna show my title as well. Great, everything is working. If I add this, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Probably yes. Yeah, it's gonna work as well because I'm requesting directed this class. So, but usually you use like this. And yes, now I could create a more complex class, like let's create a simple one. Let's create it here. Yes. Revit. Or better, let's create like the example. Gonna be simple and more interesting. So let's copy this. I copying from the example. Okay. So let's create something like that. It's gonna be good enough. Yeah, this gonna work. Great. Okay. What I did in here. Well, one thing I did not explain. When I create this host, I actually create as well an interface just to make a shortcut with some extension to get the host container and so on. So that's what I did inside this class. So the class require a generic class with an interface I command. So, and I have a basically execute. So what I can do now is gonna be fun. Can I move this to a new one? No worries. Let's go back everything just to make, okay. So what else I can do? Let's create a class in here, public class Revit message commands, and gonna use the I command that I created. And I could have this class, and if I show something basic like this, like this video, don't forget, let's build this. And if I go my app, my control application, because I'm using my package, my Y application package for Revit, this packaging here, I could using something like this. That's really easy. Revit message command. Yes, this one. So we build this. Gonna appear. Let's change the name because it's awful that name. Message. Yes. Now gonna be, yeah, that's better. If I click in here, gonna show that message that I add because it's executing this basically this class. So if this is inside my dependency injection container, that's fun. I could add some more interesting class like basically this. Come on. Constructor. I need this one. Let's add the messaging here. Yes, that's what I want. And if I add this with show, basically gonna show a message right now. That's fun. So I could add a lot of interesting craziness inside this class. Like let's add another Y application maybe. Let's add this Y app. And what I want, not this one, yes. And if I add, let's think, yeah, that's it. Y application dot Revit no version name, yes, with a title maybe, yeah. And if I go back to my Revit, clicking here, you're gonna show my title with the version, yeah, because it's injecting that that class in my another class. So yeah, and have some ways to add, like the singleton, just gonna exist one in the container, the scope that basically gonna kinda is the same way. Like I could recreate more scopes, but not gonna enter in this. But it's kinda singleton, but it's not. And has the other one that is add transient. That basically gonna create each time the container requests that class. Yeah, usually you don't need to add the only if you need something like the y in front. By default, if it not add in the container, you're gonna try to create like a transient. So yeah, like if I could create a class, but not. So basically like that. So I have this simple message, and I could create another one like the maybe documents class. This one, and I could have another stuff like the I documents. Yes, this one. Yes, and I need this. Great. And I could add something like document dot get documents dot name maybe. Not name. Project name. Oh, I always forget. Title. Yes, title. Let's add this, just not the document is with the name. Let's add something really dumb like that. Let's move this to a class. Gonna be make more fun. Yes, and let's add this one in my Revit documents comment documents. Yes, we go back in here and click in here. Gonna show the name of my document. I create a new one. Yep, and gonna show that name. Yeah, project one. Great. That's basically how it works. So yeah, you can mess around. It's totally free. The package, open source, you can mess around and have some fun. And you could use with no problem in your project, because I'm designing a way that's not gonna break if I create a new version and so on. Yeah, that's fun. And if you want to use in outside the Revit, you could use the version without Revit. Yeah, that's basically this one. that's the same thing, but doesn't have the extension to get the related objects for Revit. Yeah, and probably gonna use in all in my projects this one. Yeah, I'm designing in a way that is basically work in any environment. Yeah, all the versions that I need. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm not gonna enter more in details. Guess from some questions, giving comments, and yeah, I'm gonna let's think. I'm not gonna share this one in the GitHub, I guess, because I already have one in here. I basically did the same project in here. If I go in the GitHub, this is example project, has some more different type, the same approach. Yeah, here's some basic information how to create. I created this command that's gonna work great. Probably need to add some error exception and stuff, but gonna be a great start. So you can mess around and have some fun. And I have some example in here, the basically what I show in this video. Yeah, don't forget to give a like in this video and subscribe in my channel. I have a lot of things that's gonna happen in the new year. So thanks for watching and bye. Forget how I can close this.